Hello and welcome to the Maharashtra Brief, where we get you the top stories of the day from Mumbai and Maharashtra. These are stories that matter. These are stories that touch your lives. Now, here are the headlines we're looking at today on the Maharashtra Brief. Firstly, commuters in Mumbai will have to bid goodbye to the monorail for a few days. The monorail service will be shut until further notice for an upgrade, and therefore, commuters who use it will have to make alternate plans. The second story that we are looking at in the Maharashtra Brief today is, of course, doctors going on a one-day strike. Doctors say the government's proposal to allow BHMS graduates to register with the Maharashtra Medical Council is diluting modern medicine and endangering patient safety, and therefore they've announced this strike. Those are the two stories we'll be looking at, so let's move on to our first story. Maharashtra's monorail and Mumbai's monorail is the only one of its kind that's functioning, and it has seen technical glitches, especially during rainy weather. There have been instances where people have had to be rescued from monorail rakes that have been stranded midway, and now it has been decided to shut services until further notice. This is to ensure that the rakes are upgraded, and Mumbai's monorail commuters will have to say goodbye to the monorail services for a few days until this upgrade is complete, and the upgrade will come with Made in India monorail rakes, and that's something that my colleague Sujata Dwivedi reports on.
The MMRDA has hit a pause button for India's first monorail project, not as a setback but as a long overdue rejuvenation project. After years of inconsistent services and complaints over passenger safety, the authorities have now decided to finally put the pause button. But what follows is a more advanced and technological frontier for the passengers. At present, we are here in the garage of the monorail, and what you see in front of you is the old monorail, which was in progress, which was in service, and now what we'll see in the upcoming months is this new monorail which is going to be on the trains very soon. And one of the most important update here is that of the CBTC programs that are going to be updated, and this is the new monorail in which we are currently present, which includes several advancements which were earlier not there in the old monorail. What you see here is a help point which has been given for passengers. Like we know that the incident that had followed before, where passengers, more than 350 passengers, were stuck in the monorail, and which made it difficult for them to get themselves out. Now with this help point, they'll be able to press the button to talk, and thereafter they'll immediately receive help. There'll be a better surveillance system. CCTV surveillances will now be improved in each of these 10 monorails. These wrecks that have been brought, and they will be in service very soon. What you see are more comfortable seats and smart monitoring system inside every coach. There will be event recorders, especially, which is of importance because of the recent series of incidents that we've seen happening. And for the first time, this is happening, that the communication based signaling system, the CBTC, as well as the overall system of the communication based train control will be kept in check. And here what you see is the first coach wherein there'll be of these suppression systems that have been brought, and these doors, they have been made with advanced technologies. But what is more important here is that back in 2019, when the second phase of this monorail had started, it was with the formation, and these monorails were made with the Malaysian company and technology in mind. But this time it is a completely homegrown, made in India technology that has been used. This is where the monorail is operated from, and usually the loco pilot is present in this very pit. But here the system has been enhanced. it has been made even better, and the black box of the train has been set up to track every operational detail. There will be a tire pressure and bearing temperature sensors that have been put up to detect every operational detail, and the snowball into breakdowns. What you see here is, on one end there are these failure and all doors closed indicators that have been put. On the other, it is the speed measurement and the cabin control systems that are here, while on the other it is the CCTV footage that has been kept here for the loco pilot to ensure that everything is in check and control when these monorails are operational. Right in front of you is the route that you see from wherein these monorails will be traveling from, and this time it is more passenger capacity that has been increased, and the frequency of these monorails have been increased, because earlier we know that monorails were operational with a gap of more than 15 to 18 minutes, even delays at some times. But this time, because of a more frequency of these trains, and the wrecks have been increased to 10 of these wrecks, because of which people will be able to travel more in these monorails without the travel distance and the timings of these trains becoming a hassle. Now it is the monorail, like we know that the route that it has been designed from, we usually see that because of heavy rainfall that the city receives often during a monsoon, it is the best services and the other local train lines that are often disrupted, and the only good option that Mumbaikars feel to opt for is the monorail. But now with more of these trains in function, people will be able to get better use of these trains. And now what we see is that MMRDA admits that there have been faults earlier with the design, with the function of monorails, but now what they promise to the passengers is a more safer, reliable, and future promised and future ready technology for Mumbaikars to travel from, and definitely an alternate and helping hand for the metro that is also operational by the MMRDA. From Mumbai with video journalist Praveen Jirohit, this is Sujata Dwivedi reporting for NDTV.
The second story on the Maharashtra brief today is about the strike that Maharashtra's doctors are holding. It's a one-day strike against a government proposal to allow BHMS graduates to register with the Maharashtra Medical Council. My colleague Sujata Dwivedi has more.
In the fight to protect exclusivity and the safety of modern medical practices, the IMA, that is the Indian Medical Association, is now protesting against the government notification where it was stated that graduates of the BHMS are now enabled to complete a certification course in modern pharmacology, after which they are able to register themselves with the Maharashtra Medical Association. Now the IMA argues that mixing such medicinal practices with that of homeopathy and Ayurveda, it can lead to confusion, and also it can break the exclusivity that modern medicine holds. And at this point, it is the IMA that has been protesting in several hospitals, including that of the Sion Hospital as well as the JJ Hospital, also at several hospitals that are situated in Thane and across Mumbai. However, the association has ensured that all of the emergency cases will be treated with urgency, but when it comes to their demands, where a BHMS degree holder should not be allowed to practice and suggest and prescribe medicines that are often included on the modern side, this is of importance and the government should take note of it. And also at the same time, they have highlighted that this very case is currently pending in the Bombay High Court, and the government releasing a notification where they already gave a clearance for the BHMS degree holders to go on and complete the certification course of modern pharmacology, that is CCMP, and this course which enables them to register themselves with the Maharashtra Medical Association, ensuring and giving them the rights to prescribe chemical medicines to these patients that could lead to several side effects also taking place. And at this point, how does the government react to their protest? Do they really take back their notification? Unless and until the order from the Bombay High Court is out on this matter, is something to watch out for. However, at this point, it is the IMA who states that they are going to call for a one-day strike if the demands are not met, and they clearly state that be it allopathy, but it should not be mixed up with other of these medicinal practices, which includes homeopathy as well as Ayurveda. And if they do so, then their protest will go on to get even stronger and more than just a one-day strike. From Mumbai with video journalist Praveen G. Rohit, this is Sujata Dwivedi reporting for NDTV.
Thank you so much for watching the Maharashtra Brief. Those are the top stories of the day from Mumbai and Maharashtra. Stay tuned to this space for all the latest updates from Mumbai and Maharashtra, and stay tuned to NDTV for all the latest news updates from across the country and across the world. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to NDTV's YouTube channel and press on that bell icon for notifications. Thank you so much once again for watching.